A live look at the Flats in Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. It's the Syracuse Orange and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
I caught up with the Orange head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Man, that's not the start they needed. You're already the underdog. You've struggled this season going against a really good team. First drive, first possession, man, what do? You turn the football over. That's probably why they have a losing record.
They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Got some green grass. Turning it on. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, 1 touch, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. We didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Hits inside. It's Miller. Just smothered on the play.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. And Jelly fires to the big fella. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
That's a 3rd down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So 3rd down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage, make it easy on your quarterback. Those 2 guys able to link up.
Sweet little juke, and he's going to wind up picking up 8.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Left side, it's Weaver. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Miller with the ball. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The give to the back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Keeps it himself. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Throwing and jelly. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down. Clock stops for just a moment. There is a member of the Syracuse Orange who is shaken up. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires quickly. Oh, he's headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
Running inside, it's Maddox. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Rides to the back. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He's changing the play. Sees some running room. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keeps it moving, it's Maddox. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Uh-oh, look out. There's some room. The 20. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Straight ahead, it's Miller. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They give it to him again. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Linebacker linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Angeli from the gun on third down. Gets rid of it. Finds his target. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Fields the punt. He gets a block. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. The run inside. It's Maddox. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. He's past the marker. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Quarterback changing the play. Looking for a crease.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
There he goes. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Quickly to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown, cut into their opponent's lead.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They're working that left side. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Steve Angeli. Oh, pressure's coming. Big hit knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the grab at the 10. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They give it back to him. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Changing the routes with his receivers. Got an alley. Breaks into the open. The 40. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hosley. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. A designed run for the quarterback. Could be an alley. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Yellow Jackets back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Trying to run, it's Maddox. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll ride him again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room, and couldn't find much on that return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quick give, it's Miller. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Angeli. Lets it fly. Working the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Syracuse right back at it.
That is a big-time completion for the offense. You have to give all the credit to the offensive line because he had all day to sit back there in the pocket, find an open...
Looking for a deep man. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Throwing and jelly. Lets it fly. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Got a little space. Past the 6. Turning it on. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. There's some daylight. Still running at the 35. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Can't get him to the ground. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Georgia Tech spends its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They're all over him. Buying some time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, it's Miller. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Steve Angeli. On the run, fires downfield. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, Week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Longhorns on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Atlanta. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they are 2 quarters from a win.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ollie, what's the story as we start this second half?
Checking in with Georgia Tech's head coach at halftime. This home crowd is fueling their running game every single time the running back gets the Rod. They are going crazy. The ground game has been good, and they're going to continue to ride the momentum of this home crowd.
Okay, Holly, he'll do it himself. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Hosley. He'll be dropped.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Enough to move the chains. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Yellow Jackets are rolling down the field. Hits inside. It's Maddox. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To the air, it's Mendoza. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Trying to take it back at the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Orange.
How about a game-changing play for this defense, stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And with the extra point, they're down 31-14.
That makes the score Georgia Tech 31, Syracuse 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Running inside, it's Maddox. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Quarterback signaling to his guys. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And after that, hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
Hey, kill it. 180, raise car. 180, raise car.
He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time,
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Angeli fires to the wideout. They go to the wide receiver screen. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Drops back on 1st down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
22.
Straight ahead, it's Miller. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. Out wide left, it's Weaver. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Throwing Angelic. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up 4th down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys...
They put on the heat and they blocked it.
And after that blocked field goal, that just sums up the kind of day it's been for these guys, right? It's not just offense and defense, but even on special teams. They haven't been able to execute. They've got a lot of areas to improve on the next time they take the field.
Hit and dropped in his tracks. It'll be a loss of 6.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs beating their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play?
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Got a man, it's Addison. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the 2nd half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent he will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket, get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels?
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Making the adjustment. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. The defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. He'll throw it. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Defense has to stay out of that neutral zone. It's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Miller. He breaks a tackle. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Steve Angeli. Left side, it's Weaver. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
A nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete. Made a defender miss. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Encroachment defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Looking for a productive play on first down.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 30. Ready to go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Syracuse. Well, that was easy.
Pass rush? Question mark? I mean, you got to affect the quarterback. These quarterbacks are way too good nowadays. You can't blame the secondary. Who am I going to go point to back there? Defensive line has to do a better job making that quarterback feel uncomfortable. He can't have that long to throw the football.
21.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Release to the back. Pulls it in. It's Hosley. All out of space. At the 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole 9. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some...
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Angeli, under pressure. Right side, it's Weaver. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
22. Shift. Ready, go.
Fresh setter down's going to the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Bring him down. Second and long here. Quick give. It's Miller. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nothing there, and he just had to throw it away.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Fourth down and jelly. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. They'll send the back in motion. Throwing and jelly. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Syracuse right back at it.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz. He sees.
Snags it, and there's running room. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
20 and 29 belts. Go, go.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Steve Angeli fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. From the gun, it's Hosmer. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Timeout taken on the field. It's the second call by Syracuse. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. On the run, it's Hosley. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Orange call their 3rd timeout, and that's the last time they can stop the clock. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Hits inside, it's Hosley. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. clock stops, we have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. And Jelly got out of trouble and throws. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Long way to go on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. There he goes. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. Just put a little bit of distance in this game and try to put it on ice.
And the defense just trying to fight to stay in the ball game. That should be the final blow. No more hope, but good fight to the end.
Dives into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
How about that, guys? That's basically a 15-point swing. Defense gets a pick 6, and then your offense gets the 2-point conversion. Wow.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing and jelly. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together. Maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. 2nd down to the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Georgia Tech spends its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Yellow Jackets spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And Jelly to throw for it on 4th. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Steve Angeli. Look out. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. From the gun on 3rd down, Steve Angeli. He wants it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Orange.
and a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip, for that ball to get 10 yards, to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Setting up the screen. On the move at the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Blasted as he lets it go. On target over the middle. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. He played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. And hey, how about the 2-for-1? The quarterback gets a touchdown pass and a new tattoo to remember the moment by.
You know, we always talk about quarterbacks having soft focus around them and a hard focus downfield. You just saw that right there. There are a lot of quarterbacks that would have been anticipating the hit coming, maybe taking the sack or just tried to throw the ball away. They would have panicked. Not this guy. He stood in there, he faced the fire. Boy, oh boy, that was a beautiful throw.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.